We gonna be on the sideline. You not gonna miss her. She about 7 foot, so you ain't gonna miss her.
And he's 5'2", so
You just heard her, bro.
the odd
Why
pair.
you had to
That's
do
what I'm
that?
saying, bro. Come on, man.
Look at him. He roasts me too.
Just
Don't
call me
worry.
5'2". That's crazy.
5'2" with size 7 shoes.
I'm done. I'm walking off this. This is the More Than an Athlete Hotline, Varsity Edition, presented by Champ Sports.
A place to call in and get advice on the challenges you face. It's a one-stop shop for information designed to empower the next generation of athletes.
Yeah. 818-934-1443. Dial in, you can hit me. What's good, y'all? This is the More Than an Athlete Hotline Varsity Edition, presented by Uninterrupted and Champ Sports. I'm Donald De La Haye, a.k.a. Deestroying. With me, we got Sedona Prince. What's good?
What's up, dude?
What it do? What it do? How you living?
Glad
Good to see you.
I'm good.
You look amazing.
Yeah, thanks. You too, man. Tripped out.
Yeah,
Like you said, I'm Sedona Prince, a.k.a. Sedona. You might know me
Sedona.
from TikTok. I play for the Oregon Ducks in the NCAA. Glad to be
sir.
here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to have you. Our guest today is one of the top high school football players in the country and a good friend of mine. Please welcome my brother, Travis Hunter. Travis, what's good, my guy?
Not much, man. What's up?
How
Man,
you living?
getting out working.
How you living? How you
living
living?
good. Living good out here, man. Just working.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I heard Champs hooked you up with some drip, too, because
Ooh.
we got some fire drip on right now.
We do.
You see the fit real quick? You feel me? Something like
That
that.
way, it
Yeah,
got
he's
too
got it
much
on
going
too.
on.
Yeah.
You know, I keep it over me.
Nice, though.
Okay. So today, y'all, we're talking about HBCUs. That's historically black colleges and universities. We're going to be talking to some star athletes who, despite having offers from a lot of big-time schools, felt like HBCU was the better choice for them. Before we dive into Travis, we want to take a minute to explain to y'all, our audience, about HBCUs and what they're all about. We're going to start with a trivia question for you, Miss Sedona.
Uh-oh.
What do Kamala Harris, Jerry Rice, P. Diddy, and Oprah Winfrey all have in common?
I don't know, dude. Those are some legends, dude.
Some
I
legends
don't
for
know.
sure.
They're all cool. They're
Yep,
all
they're
rich,
cool.
famous, amazing, good
Very
people.
rich and very famous. Yeah. Is that your answer?
Yeah, that's what I got.
That's not the answer I was looking for. The answer I was looking for is that they all attended HBCUs. Come on, how don't you know that?
Sorry, bro. Did you know that?
It's actually on the teleprompter. So if you guys didn't know, there are around 100 HBCUs in the United States. They were founded after emancipation to give black students an opportunity to get an education that they weren't able to get otherwise. Lately, people have been saying that HBCUs are not a good choice for student athletes who want to go pro. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's pure cap. Jerry Rice, Michael Strahan, Charles Oakley, Ben Wallace are all legends who started at HBCUs and did their thing at the pro level. Speaking of legends.
You forgot about Walter Payton now.
Oh, Walter Payton too. Okay, see,
Yeah,
my
you
boy
can't forget about
got
the
the
legends.
facts.
The perfect intro. We're speaking of legends.
Hey, listen, speaking of legends, our guest today is the next great football player who shocked the world when he went and chose an HBCU, and he's here today to tell us why.
Yeah,
Travis, thank you again for joining the show. Start us from the beginning,
sir.
bro. Tell us about your recruiting process and what ultimately led to you picking the HBCU Jackson State over the hundreds of thousands of millions of offers you had on top of that.
I mean, first thing is just learning from the best. I mean, Coach promised the best to do it at my position. It's somebody I want to learn from. So it's like that was an easy. It was just easy for me to like, oh, it's Coach Prime talking to me. It ain't no regular coach. So, I mean, it was just easy that standpoint. But I have little brothers and little sisters. All of them don't have the same talent as me, which they're not gonna be able to get a PWI like offer. They ain't gonna be able to get big schools. So I wanted to shine a light on HBCUs for my brothers and my sisters.
Oh man, what a great answer, man.
Yeah.
It's like you thought about this already, man.
Nah, man, I just be prepared.
Hey man, what was your visits like to the HBCUs, man? What stuck out to you the most?
Oh, I mean, the HBCU, I only went to one. That was Jackson State. I mean, it was just like the hospitality. They showed me as much love as the PWI, but a little more because it was my people there. So it felt way more comfortable for me. From me coming from where I came from, it just felt comfortable for me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we've been seeing
love.
this new wave of athletes, top recruits go to HBCUs. How does that, how do you feel about that and this new wave coming?
Trendsetter, bruh.
Yeah.
I feel good about it. I mean, it's just showing the light on little kids. Like everybody ain't gonna be the top dog at their sport. So I mean, you got an opportunity anywhere.
That's real. That's real. I know that you want to go to Florida State. We even talked about this. You said you wanted to return back home, do your thing, but then Deion swooped through and stole you, poached you, man. Talk about playing for Deion. How does that? What is that like? What you most excited about playing for Prime?
It's been a blessing. I mean, he come in his office multiple times to teach me and like just give me a lesson. Like it's just it's like a every week thing. At least one time a week, I go in his office. He teach me something. It's just it's just a lot of education to get out of him. Like it teach you a lot.
Obviously, he's a legend on the field, bro. I mean, we don't have to even speak on that. Everybody knows if you know anything about football. But I've seen some podcasts where he sits and talks and just speaks on just how his culture, how he educates his kids, like all that, man. He seems
Yeah.
like he knows a lot. He's a very wise guy, bro. I know he over there coaching you up to not only be the best two-way player you can be, but also, man, what you think is a valuable lesson that he's taught you so far?
I mean, my grades.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first thing he said before I even got to school. Them grades, you got to. He put me in study hall every day. Like, I did every day except for Friday.
That boy's on
Yeah,
you,
I mean, he just teach me like I can't be late to anything. Study hall start at 12:30. I better be in there at 12:20 or 15 minutes earlier. If I'm not in there, I'm late. So he just teach me a great lesson how to become a man and just I gotta be on point with everything.
That's dope. So you got to campus in January, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between high school and college? What do you think?
I mean, for me, it wasn't pretty much a difference because I don't go to parties. I don't hang out. I just come to work. So it pretty much wasn't a difference for me. I mean, school was a little different, but I mean, I was already locked in school. I ain't never go to study hall, but that's the only difference for me going to study hall.
Yeah, nice. You're prepared.
You think the classes are a lot harder?
Nah, the classes are not harder. I mean, as long as you got a tutor and you go to study hall, you'll be perfectly fine.
What you majoring in? What you studying? What you trying to be?
Business.
Oh, business.
You know.
Yes, sir. So the entrepreneurship.
Trying to be a businessman. So you're studying business. As far as business goes, what is your goals with it? You want to own the business? You want to start your own? You want to be an entrepreneur? What you want to do?
I'm trying to start my own business.
What kind?
I like to give back, so it's just something to give back to people.
That's dope, man.
And nothing too major.
That boy might start a fishing company. I know you like to fish.
You know I like to fish. I was just about to go fishing, but you know.
Yeah. What kind of fish you fish for, man?
Bass.
Largemouth bass?
Yeah.
Oh, my boy. Man. That's what I fish for too.
See, I don't like fishing, bro. I remember I went fishing.
You like small.
My uncle took me fishing.
Smallmouth bass, but she had.
My uncle took me fishing when I was 7, and this kid got a hook stuck in his leg, and we had to sit there and pull it out. And ever since, I was like, nah, this ain't for me, bro. You will never catch me fishing.
That wasn't fishing.
That wasn't fishing at all. You didn't get your fish. You caught a human, man.
Hey, man, I know it was kind of a controversial decision, especially in the media and everything, when you chose to go to Jackson State over FSU. How'd you feel about the people's reaction whenever that was public?
Oh, I just blocked it out. I don't be caring about all that. I just had to handle business. I mean, what's best for my family is what's best for my family, not nobody else. So I wasn't worried about what everybody else had to say.
That's a good mindset. Everyone's always got an opinion, but that's good. Stay locked in. Do your own thing.
You can't stop anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I always admired about you, bro, your mindset. Even just seeing you on the field, off the field, everything, like, you're way above your age. You're way above your maturity. Like, you him, bro. And, I mean, you're in a position for a reason, bro. All right, man. Obviously, a lot of people were in doubt when you made your decision to go to Jackson State. What do you have to say about the people who think you won't be playing against the best competition at Jackson State?
I mean, I ain't pretty much got nothing to say to them because, I mean, they ain't on the field. They don't know what the competition is like. I mean, it's a lot of good football players that ain't getting off. It's a lot of good football players that ain't get the chance that I got. So, I mean, the competition is basically the same for me. It's just who get to see you more. Mm-hmm. That's basically what it is. It's just PWIs get seen more than HBCUs. So, it ain't really nothing for them to say that affect me.
Shannon Sharp, who has talked about how he almost transferred to the University of Miami from Savannah State because he didn't think NFL scouts would see him at a HBCU. But his coach told him, if you're good enough, they'll find you anywhere. Has Coach Prime talked to you about that at all?
I mean, Coach Prime pretty much don't put that in my head. He just let me know, just work. If you work, they gonna see you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. If you put in no work and if you're the best to ever do it, the best, you show them that you're the best, they gonna come get you. So it's pretty much, he don't put anything in my head to make me worry about anything. So that's it.
I remember when I was watching the podcast with Deion on there, he was talking about exposure, that a lot of these colleges and like big D1 Alabamas and all this, they have exposure. But now that Deion's in the game, he's bringing exposure. The teams are playing on ESPN, the HBCUs. A
Yeah.
decision like yours is bringing a lot of light on HBCUs. I'm going to even make a stop through. You already know I'm planning on coming to your first game this season and checking it out, making a video
Yes,
about
sir.
it, getting some exposure. I don't think exposure should be much of an issue for y'all boys this year. What you think?
Yeah. No, it ain't gonna be no issue. I mean, we got Deion Sanders. Who's not gonna want to see Deion Sanders?
I'm coming with you too. I'll watch the game.
Slide, bro.
I'm-
Slide.
I'm
We're going to
coming
be on the sideline. You're not going to miss her. She about 7 foot. So you ain't going to miss her.
And he's 5'2",
I know.
so
You just heard her,
yes,
bro?
yes, the odd
Why
pair
you
on
had
the
to? Why you
side.
had to
That's
do
what
about
I'm
that?
saying, bro. Come on, man.
Look at him. He roasts me too.
Just
Don't
call
worry.
me 5'2". That's crazy.
5'2" with size 7 shoes.
I'm done. I'm walking off this.
All right, she validated. She validated. She validated.
Hey, bro, back to the questions. Y'all stop roasting, man. Do you plan on being a two-way player at the next level? Or you plan on being a receiver, DB, or what you trying to do?
Hey, whatever they come pick me up for.
Mhm.
I love both positions, so I mean, I'm willing to play whatever they got me playing.
Yeah. Is that hard doing both? Like, do you have to like switch mindsets, or like what's that like? No.
No, if you're a dog, you ain't gonna switch your
That's
mind.
right.
It's nothing.
Oh,
That's it.
That boy a
I like
dog.
him.
Hey, bro, growing up, who did you get your dog mindset from? Who was some of your favorite NFL players that you modeled your game after?
I'll probably say Jalen Ramsey and Dorian James is always the two people I like to watch play at Florida State.
Florida State
So, I
boys,
mean,
too.
Yeah. And Dalvin Cook, he just was always just a smooth runner. So that's why I get my smooth running from. Like, he just smooth.
Mm.
Like, I like the smoothness of him.
What made you fall in love with the game?
My dad he wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go work out with him and my dog. So it's just like I always had to work for what I wanted. It wasn't never given to me. My dad his name never got out there. So it's my job to do what I have to do for the family.
Carry the legacy.
That's dope, man. That's so important.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So tell me, bro, you've been through this. You had a lot of offers. You made your choice. What advice would you give younger athletes about the recruiting process and things they have to go through?
I mean, don't worry about the recruiting process. Let it come to you. I mean, the coach is gonna come to you, find you, and you're gonna see their real colors. If you don't talk to them, you're gonna see how they act.
Yeah.
So I mean, I pretty much just knock it down. Just don't respond as much. I mean, I got 2 phones. I just let them text and call one phone. They get it. If I happen to answer, I happen to answer. If I don't, I don't. I mean, they'll show you their true colors.
What does it mean to be more than an athlete to you? What does that mean?
I mean, it means a lot. It means a lot to me. I mean, I'm more than an athlete. I don't just play football 24/7 all day.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just football. I like to give back. I'm a nice person. I like to talk to kids. I play with my little brother almost all day. You see, I'm playing with him, and I go fishing half of the day. Well, yesterday, I've been fishing the whole day this week. Every day I've been fishing.
Yeah, you got a bait
So
caster?
it's just like they get tangled too fast for me. I get mad.
Me too, yeah.
boy,
I throw them out once and it just loops up, and I'm like, instead of fishing, I'm
Yeah.
just pulling. Yeah, I get it, man.
That boy a
Yeah, it's
fisherman.
over with.
That boy a football player, fisherman, TikToker,
He gives back.
businessman, philanthropist,
He's
man.
handsome.
The boy is everything. But listen, all right, now that we had a
Yes,
chance
sir.
to ask our questions, it's time to hit you with some of our hotlines and social questions. Travis,
do
you
it.
ready?
Yeah, born already now.
Someone called Oui Bonjour texted the hotline and said, question for Travis. Who are some of the most inspiring HBCU alums for you? And whose posters are going to be in the dorm room wall?
I'm not a big poster guy. I ain't got no pictures of me. See that? Ain't got no empty walls. But I mean, Walter Payton was just a good one. I mean, the whole school is Walter Payton right now. Well, I'm at. So it just Walter Payton is a good one to look up to. And Jerry Rice is always a good one to look up to me.
Yeah, that's so much.
Yes, sir, that's a good answer.
Yes, sir. All right. At Victoria_Ashley 23 asked, where would you like to see HBCUs in the national spectrum / conversation?
At the top. It's a
The
lot of
very
it's a lot of unique people at HBCUs. They just don't get seen a lot.
Mhm.
That's it.
That boy.
You think they will be in the future? Or like, I mean, they're getting that attention
Exposure.
now.
I mean, yeah, hopefully we at the top. I mean, it's good to just learn different people, just see what different people went through.
At Too Charmed to Harm asks, what do you hope to get from your HBCU experience?
I mean, I probably say a good education for me. I mean, I want to be able to get my education still, and I want to be the top to come out of HBCU, the top, like y'all said, first round pick, first pick. I want to be one of the top. I want to just put my name at the top of the list for HBCU.
Yeah, man. Outside of school too, like fishing, doing your own thing, learning from people.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. I mean, it's a lot of people out here that got private land. You know, I like to go fishing now, so you got to talk. It's just business.
All right, last question. You ready?
Yep.
At Timbuktu Fresh asks, what impact do you think attending an HBCU will have on your legacy?
I have a good impact on my legacy because just like y'all said, like again, referring back, if I go number one, first round pick out of HBCU, that's never has been done before. So more kids and more people will be able to see that it's not easy, but you can be a top pick no matter where you go.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Most kids in college don't think about the future. They think like, oh, I'm in college now. I'll be in. They don't think about what to how to inspire the next generation. So good for you, man. That's awesome.
That's it for the hotline questions, man. I appreciate all of you who sent those to us. Please be sure to keep them coming. Thank you so much for coming through, Travis. But before we let you go, where can the people find you on social media, sir?
TikTok _Travis Hunter is my TikTok. Instagram is DB3_tip.
Hey, man, thanks again for joining us and congrats on all the success, bro. We're looking forward to seeing you play next season. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you, Travis. It's a pleasure.
No problem.
Now it's time to shout out our MTAA Athlete of the Month. This is where we shine a light on one standout high school athlete who represents what it means to be more than. Our guest this month joining in the studio, Sierra Canyon big man and Howard University commit, Mr. Shy Odom. Good, my boy. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm glad to be here.
Hey, man. We glad to have you. Before
So
anything,
glad.
we got to peep the drip, bro. You wearing something spectacular right now. Give us a little walkthrough. Give us
That's
a little,
nice.
you feel me?
You know,
Drip
There's
check.
a dripped out.
little uninterrupted.
Yes, sir.
Chance,
uninterrupted
little
hoodie,
chance.
Yes, sir.
uninterrupted shorts. You know,
Yes,
got
sir.
the.
Got the J's,
Got the
man.
fit on,
hey,
man.
You
Got
might
the
have to let
fit.
me borrow them. What size shoe you wear, bro?
I don't know, not your size.
How
Yeah,
you
those
know?
are big. Yeah, for what
Not
size?
your size. Big man size.
15?
Those
15?
P. Those
Yeah,
P.
15.
Might be
Oh,
her
man.
size.
I wear 13.
That's crazy how my feet probably the
What,
smallest
you
ones
got
here.
8s?
It's all good. No, watch out, bro. Anyways, man, today we're talking about HBCUs. But before we get into that, we want to get to know you a little bit, man. First off, what's it like hooping at a big-time high school like Sierra Canyon?
It's great. You know, it's great, but it does come with its downsides. You know, it's a spotlight. You gotta be able to hold yourself. Be your best self in front of everyone. You know what
I
I
feel
mean?
like y'all are like basically pros at this level. I've been to a couple of y'all's games. The crowd is dope. There's cameras rolling at all times. Like y'all got celebrities. Y'all got LeBron and D Wade showing up. Like, do you feel like it's added pressure playing with people like that in the stands?
There's definitely some added pressure to it, but I feel like it gives that energy, for Sierra Canyon. Like, that's what we play for.
Yeah.
We come out to see the crowd hype,
That's dope. Make a shot, point at LeBron.
Y'all
Like,
boys
that was for you,
superstars.
Bron.
Get
That
the
was
crowd
for you.
going.
It's you,
Yeah,
bro.
that's dope,
Yeah.
dude.
Do we ever like coach y'all up or anything? You like, hey man, you should do this. You
Yeah,
should do that.
of course, all the time. During the middle of the game, he'd be like, do this, do this, do this, do that. And we'll be like, damn, how you know that?
That's crazy. Who was like the craziest person you've ever played in front of, like in the stands and stuff?
LeBron.
LeBron?
Yeah, it's hard to top that.
Yeah.
I went to
Oh,
the game.
actually, nah, Drake.
Oh, for
Drake.
real? Oh, yeah, Drake.
Drake.
Who we at the
Yeah.
game?
That's
Drake.
cool.
That's
That was
crazy.
fire, seeing Drake on the sideline.
Drake, man.
Drake.
It's crazy. I went to the game, and, I mean, it was some FaZe members there. Aiden Ross was there, and I thought Kanye and Drake was finna show up. But disappointed, man. We didn't get to see him. What are some of the biggest crowds you played in front of, though? I heard y'all played at, like, Staples Center and all that.
Yeah, we played Staples Center. We played Phoenix Suns Arena.
Yeah, y'all are literally like pros. That's
crazy.
crazy.
We played the Timberwolves Arena the
What?
first year here, and we sold out the whole arena, 17,000 seats.
Jeez, dude.
In high
Timberwolves.
school?
Timberwolves don't even do that.
In high school?
Yeah.
In high school, man, yeah, it's crazy.
That
What
is
type of
crazy.
vibe? I bet you that's super different as opposed to playing at, like, y'all's home court. Was you nervous at all? Like, what was the biggest differences in playing in stadiums like that?
Biggest difference is just all the people. You really just start to think about like how many eyes are like watching you.
Yeah. The noise gets to you, like how loud it is.
Yeah, the noises, you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
You gotta like use sign language with the coach and everything.
I hate that. We be in games and sometimes I'm like, one, like screaming and stuff, and no one can hear me. I'm like, I can't imagine that. 17,000 people. That's crazy, dude.
What's the biggest crowd you played in front of?
Probably like, I don't know, like the tournament.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was watching.
I've only played in COVID in college
Really?
though. Like last year, yeah, in COVID, dude.
So there was like nobody there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I like played in front of no fans.
I hated those
My first
games.
college. Yeah, dude, it was so
Games
bad.
with no fans just feel like
Yeah.
Nothing. Y'all
not a
practicing.
game. It feels
Yeah.
like scrimmage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A
Yeah.
scrimmage with uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, dude?
Man, I think the biggest crowd I played in front of was 2015 UCF versus Michigan. We flew to the big house. 107,000 people, bro.
Oh no.
107,000. I ain't gonna lie, we got our ass whooped. But it
It
was crazy, bro.
Nah,
Like
that's
someone
crazy.
standing right here had to scream for them to hear me. So imagine
Jeez.
calling plays or imagine trying to communicate on the field or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Damn.
It'd be hard to think
What?
about your next move.
And like you
Yeah.
just sit there in the middle and you just look around, bro,
Uh-huh.
and think there's individual people and butts in every seat, bro. Watching y'all, probably judging, talking.
Damn, he
Man.
sucks. I hate why did I come here.
You think
Bro, the
about it.
fans right behind our bench would talk so much crap.
Ugh.
Do they do that in like the basketball
Oh,
scene
man.
too?
People be talking so much.
I feel like
so
they're like
much.
closer too.
Yeah, nah. People be saying some wild, crazy, ridiculous stuff out
What's
the
the
stands.
What's the craziest thing you ever heard?
If you
Oh,
want to
man.
repeat it.
They be saying stuff like you can't even say it.
And they
Like,
be doing their
saying-
research too.
Yeah, they be talking about your life, bringing up stuff that happened years ago. And you
Jeez.
like, how you know about that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah.
man, is there any common misconceptions about you and your teammates at Sierra Canyon? Because I mean, you guys are in the spotlight. You guys are on TV. Y'all all over social media. So I'm sure there's a lot of misconceptions and judgments out there.
I feel like the common misconception is that we're Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That we standoffish. That's really not who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Just
We're
regular.
we're regular dudes. You know what I'm saying? You come up to us in the street, we'll say what up. We'll talk to you, have a conversation.
That's dope.
Yeah,
You
bro.
seem like a pretty chill guy, so I see
Yeah.
that. I see
Yeah.
that.
So this episode's about HBCUs. We want to talk a little about that. You know, what does it mean to you to be an athlete with like a high profile going into Howard, and you know, what are you excited for, and kind of just talk
HBCU,
about
bro.
that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man, it means everything to me. Honestly, like, you know, starting that change that elite black athletes can't make it from an HBCU. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're saying that they can't, but I want to be the
Yeah.
one to start
wanna
the
switch it
wave.
up.
Like, you
wanna
can make it
switch
from
it
an
up.
HBCU.
You heard about Travis Hunter? feel
I
like he-
have.
He made a big time decision. That man had offers from all over the country, and he ended up picking Jackson State at HBCU over a lot of top D1 schools, man. I know you got a lot of big time offers, man. What does it mean to you to flip the culture, to be a trailblazer, to switch things up and not go down the road people always travel and go, you know?
For me personally, in my high school, now at the end of my high school career, I've been at the top seat. You know what I'm saying? I've seen what it's like to be at the top, and now, you know, I kind of want to have that underdog feel a little bit in my college career.
I feel you. I feel
dope,
you.
dude.
Do you feel like it's gonna be like a big disparity in the competition? You feel like your game's still gonna be as competitive? Do you feel like it's a higher level, lower level? What you feel about HBCUs?
I'm not one to think about the competition. I kind of just show up and
Go
play
ball regardless.
against anyone. Doesn't matter who it is.
Like me playing against Donald, you know.
Watch out.
I see it. I know. I know
I
it's going to
would-
be embarrassing for him, but I still.
You
I
know
would
how
still
many
show up for
steals I
one-on-one.
will get?
She probably dunk on you, bro.
It's all good.
She's
She's
like,
supposed to
dunk on
do
you,
that.
bro.
See what, 6'7"?
Yeah. How
I'ma
tall are you?
take the
I'm
charge.
6'6". He probably dunk on me.
Hey, bro, when did you realize you had what it takes to play D1?
Yeah, I've been hooping since a kid. My mom put the ball in my hands at a young age. Kind of, you know, when I was a freshman, I started to, you know, take everything a lot more serious and realize that I can, you know, get a scholarship opportunity and not have to pay for college.
You
So-
always been tall, bro?
Have I always been tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate my vegetables as a kid.
I
So
ate
did
my
I. Good job,
vegetables
yeah.
too, bro.
Yeah, no. Look at him.
I guess I wasn't eating the right. What vegetables was y'all eating?
You gotta eat the asparagus, the broccoli,
Asparagus?
Spinach.
yeah, the spinach,
Spinach.
the
I was eating
greens, man.
A lot of corn.
Yes.
Hey, man, y'all got to put me on a meal plan, bro. Y'all got to get me right. Describe your game, bro. Is there any NBA players or anyone you emulate your game towards or that you try to be like? You got the name Odom. Maybe it's Lamar. I don't know.
Nah, it's not Lamar. But nah, I watched a lot of LeBron as a kid. I'm really like one of his biggest fans, and the way he plays, he can score, but he controls the game in every aspect.
Is Braun your idol? You think your main idol?
Yeah, he's my idol.
LeBron James. How does, bro? I know it must be crazy. You're saying he's your idol. Like, I know he shows up to y'all's games. I know he shows up to y'all's practices. Like, having him there mentoring you and teaching you stuff. Like, what? Nobody gets to experience that in life, especially at the high school level, bro. What's that feel like?
It's the craziest feeling. It's almost surreal. It's like my dream has come true. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to talk to him and get advice from the best player in the world.
That's cool. I wouldn't be able to focus. The whole time I'd be like, LeBron, do you see that? I gotta steal LeBron. Look, LeBron, look what I can do.
Yeah,
Adopt me, please.
Oh, what do you think is the most key thing that LeBron has kind of taught you, or that you've learned from him?
Most key thing. I just kind of see. I really just watch how he composes himself in the media and around people. People do a lot of things to make you fall off track, and he always keeps his head on straight. And I think that's one of the things that he's taught
composure
me the most.
You seem like a very composed guy, man. The composure is important, man. They're gonna try to throw you off your tracks. They're gonna try to get a reaction from you.
Not me.
You're gonna try to off your game somehow, but you gotta stay locked in at all times.
Yeah. When we play 1v1, I'm gonna trash talk you real bad.
Nope.
You gotta keep the
Whoop
composure.
your ass,
It's not
dude.
gonna
You have
work.
no
I'm gonna keep
idea.
my composure.
I feel like you can't trash talk. You seem too nice to trash talk.
Dude.
We homies, so I
You
don't
know,
see
yeah,
that side
nah,
of
we're
you.
friends. We're friends too. But on the court when the ball starts bouncing, it's
You
no
stepping in
no
line?
rules.
No friends on the court.
Yeah,
I get it.
there's no friends.
No
so we'll
friends,
see.
innit?
We'll take a
I ain't
poll.
gonna say that. We ain't gonna get. You feel me?
I'm gonna.
We gotta clear the song. I ain't gonna say it.
I'm gonna whip your ass, dude. You have no idea.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Bro, we need to. Can we get
yeah,
a
we need
court
a
on
ball
here?
up in here.
Can we get a court on here? And get people, you feel me? I'm trying to see this.
Yeah, try to come in my spot.
Hey man, I noticed you got some heat on your feet, boy. Me and Sedona are both kind of sneakerheads. Would you say you have a extensive collection? What's your favorite shoe in your collection, or you just casually rocking those?
I'm casually rocking these right now. I do have a
Something
nice
casual.
collection at home, but my favorite pair would probably be these Dior's. Yeah, I got some Dior's, like Converse Dior's.
You got
Haven't
Gucci
even worn them
slides?
yet.
You got
About
Gucci.
to
You got
slide,
Gucci
okay.
slides.
Nah, I don't got Gucci slides. Nah, no Gucci slides.
Oh no, you gotta get the Gucci
Yeah.
slides, man. That's such
I
a
like.
flex.
I'm a big slide guy. I like to be comfortable.
You got Gucci slides?
I like those Yeezy ones.
I got a
the
couple.
Yeezy slides.
Yeah. See, I haven't fell into the hype yet, bro. I see everybody getting them. I mean, they seem cool, but I don't know. I
They
haven't-
comfy. They
yeah.
look comfy to me. That's
They look
really,
like
I'm a
the ones
comfy
that like
guy.
go around. They have holes in them.
Yeah,
they
the
look like
little
alien shoes.
looking. Yeah.
They look crazy, dude.
The way, what are they called? The foam runners.
Space
Yeah.
runner, something like
Some-
that.
Kanye comes to one of your games, be like, dude, we gotta talk.
Kanye,
Like,
get
sit
right,
down.
bro.
Come
Kanye,
on,
come,
man.
Get
Kanye
right.
ain't coming to my
I
hard
know you're
games.
creative, but like, let's chat through this, man.
Hey, bro, you think you got more shoes than me?
Probably not.
Oh, all right.
Probably not.
I got like 200, 250, bro.
Dude, what?
I know.
250.
I know. I got a lot.
Yeah.
I have
probably,
another place in Arizona with a bunch of shoes. I probably got like 30, 40 pair here in LA.
What is wrong?
Bit of a
with you?
sneakerhead. See, my goal is one day I'm gonna pass them down to my son, and they
Okay.
hold their
That's
value.
fire.
Shoes are like stocks; they go up, they go down.
But if you don't
fire.
wear them, then they like fall apart.
I
Do you
mean,
wear
that's
yours?
like years. I mean,
To your son, you're passing them down
and then
to your
at the end of the
son.
day, if they fall apart, there's always sneaker restorers.
Okay.
And if they fall apart, that also legitimizes the OGness. Like there's some throwbacks.
Okay.
So the value is up.
So it looks so shitty that they're gonna sell for a
Yes.
higher price.
It's
So
like
wow.
it's like a memorabilia. It's like a.
It's not even that. It's like the value of them
There
being
we go.
worn.
See, he
You know what I'm
gets
saying?
it.
You know, like when you buy a worn pair of
gets it.
shoes from an athlete.
He gets it.
Okay.
He gets
okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just behind.
No, it's all good. All
Oh
good.
man, back on the HBCU topic, man. Howard has some incredible alumni, from VP Kamala Harris all the way to Chadwick Boseman. What does it feel like to you? What does it mean to you to know that you're walking in the footsteps of legends like that?
It's honestly an honor, man. It means a lot to me to, be around such black excellence.
Sir,
You know what I mean?
That's powerful right there.
Exactly.
You heard how he said that?
Yeah,
Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Black excellence. I love that, man. Love that. Do you feel like you're part of this new wave of athletes choosing the HBCUs over other offers? What other offers you have? Like,
I had, offers from Georgetown, Tulane, BU, USC. Some good ones. But,
Nice too. It's impressive.
but Howard above them all.
Howard had my heart.
Why Howard? You
Why
been to the
Howard?
campus and everything? You took your visits already?
I went and took a visit during homecoming weekend,
Sure.
and it was the
I know they
most
was turned.
crazy experience I've
I
ever
know they
had.
was turned.
It was crazy.
Is they band crazy too? I know HBCU bands go off.
Yeah, the band was fire.
What?
The band was
Oh,
fire.
man.
You just like fell in love immediately. You're
Yeah,
like,
it was
this is
just
where I'm
it was
going.
just a great vibe. Like everybody just welcomed me. You know, it felt like family on
Yeah.
campus.
You know, this might be a stupid question, but I'm not the most geographical guy.
Mhm.
Where is Howard located?
Howard is located in Washington D.C.
Oh, dang. So right next to the president crib too.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's cool.
Think Kamala might pop up over there? Just say what's good.
She might say what's up to the kid.
You're gonna say what's up
No.
to her? So what's up? What's you gonna say? What's up to her?
What's up,
I
Kamala?
might have
Come
to.
on.
What's
You
up?
know what I'm saying? Tell her pop out to a game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I know you picked Howard over a lot of these other big time offers you had, man. What kind of aided you in making that decision? Did you have family help you? Was it more of a heart thing, a passion thing? Like, how'd you make that decision to Howard?
I chose to go there. I chose to go there because some of my high major schools weren't really as invested in me as I felt like Howard was. And, you know, my mom had a really big influence on
Yeah.
my decision to go there. She loved the school. And it was her idea, you know, to kind of reach out and try to see if Howard is a possibility. And it ended up being a possibility, and I set it up and did a
Sure.
visit, talked to the coach, and everything just kind of fell and connected.
That's
Connected
dope.
that way.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
That's
What was like your recruiting experience? Like you said, they seemed invested in you. Did a lot of these other schools not really put the time in you, or like kind of look over you, or like what do you think it was like?
Some of the other schools would call, you know, frequently and, you know, say
It's a
hi,
phone
check
call.
in on me,
That ain't
but
enough, man.
they weren't really asking. Howard, you know, Coach Kenny, he would call me for an hour, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk to me about whatever, talk to me about how I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most of these other colleges talking to me about my injuries or, you know, basketball, you know what I'm saying? Howard was really more so invested about my life.
Did they come to the crib?
No, they did not come to the
What?
crib.
They ain't come have dinner with the fam?
Nah,
You've
but
had-
we
you had
had
coaches-
dinner in D.C.
You had coaches go to your school.
Yeah,
or
bro. I
your
had my
house?
head coach, Coach O'Leary, at the time when I was going to UCF. He came out to my crib. He met my sister, my mom, my dad. Like they sat in the living room with us and just like kind of chopped it up, got to know the family, and got to know
That's
where
a
I was
good-
coming from.
That's a
So
good recruiting tactic.
that meant a lot. That
Yeah.
really meant a lot.
Yeah.
Did you have something like that?
But
you
not
went
from
to
my
one?
head coach now. But yeah, in high school, like home visits, like all the coaches came to my house.
It just popped up on you.
Yeah,
See
like,
how you
"Come on
live.
in." Yeah, that's so smart of you, dude. Like most kids coming out of high school, like just go to the top school. You know, they're like, oh, I'm gonna get, and now with like you know all this new money they can make, and so like I don't know, it's
For me,
impressive you
it's-
chose like for like
Yeah.
you
For
know.
me, it's like you got to do your research. You got to know where you're
Yeah.
going before you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
You know,
dude.
all the kids want to do the Alabamas, and I mean, it's different for football as opposed to basketball.
Yeah.
But they all want to do the Alabamas, the Georgias.
But it's essentially the
this
same
and that.
thing. You never know where you're going until
Yeah.
you like you know you put your time into it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
dude.
that's
But they'll
good,
they'll
man.
invest like in you off the court too. Who you are, what you care about. That's so cool, dude.
At the end of the day, they want to groom you as a man. They want to, you know, as a woman as well. But they got to be invested in more than just your sport. I know it's a business. I know we learned that they just really care about that. But when you learn that they really want to take care of you, they really want to see you succeed in life. A lot of these people might be in your life for a lot more time to come. So it's good that you picked a good college, bro, and they seem really invested in you and your family and
Yeah, man.
everything.
Excited to watch you play. You're gonna kill it, dude.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You got to
Appreciate it.
dunk on somebody for me, bro.
I got you.
When we dunk on them, you got to do
I
this.
got you. I got you.
The
I'm
camera.
point at him.
Head
Point
top.
right at D.
For younger athletes that haven't gone through the process yet, what type of advice would you give them, like going through recruiting and everything like that?
I'd say look for the place that you like and that you want to go to, not for the place that's trying to get you to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's smart. I mean,
Like-
you're going to be there for 4 years, hopefully. I mean,
Exactly. You gotta look at something that you'd have interest in, not that someone that has interest in you. Because even though they have interest in you, they could just be telling you lies, feeding you lies, and once you get there, it could be something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it's-
saying?
yeah.
But
That's
if
the
you
game.
It's a two-way street, you know. Like they're
Exactly.
getting your athleticism, and you know you go in there, but you gotta get something out of it too. You know.
exactly.
that's the recruiting game, bro. They tell you everything you want to hear. They bring you on these cool little visits. You get turned lit. You're going to get this. You're going to get that. And then you
Yeah.
show up.
They show you the dream, man.
They
Once
sell
you
you
get
the
there, it's
dream,
like,
bro.
this isn't what I signed up
They
for.
sell you
Yeah.
the dream. And once you sign that paper and once you're there, it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So make sure you pick something that you love, you're passionate about, and you see yourself there for a long time.
Make a connection with
There we
whoever
go.
it is that's
Yeah.
recruiting you. Like make a connection. See if there's a real connection. If it doesn't feel like it's real,
Yeah.
it's probably
You're a
not
smart
the best
guy,
choice.
bro. I like your mindset.
That's
bro.
good advice, dude.
I
Appreciate
like your
it.
mindset.
Helping out the student athletes all around the country right now.
Exactly.
Changing the future.
Speaking of mindset, we like to ask all of our guests, what does it mean to them to be more than an athlete? What does it mean to you to be more than an athlete?
I like music. I spend a lot of my free time doing music, making music.
You make
listening
beats,
to
you sing,
music.
or what?
No, I could sing.
Can you?
Okay, that boy American
I'll do
Idol.
music a little bit. I like music, but yeah.
Hey, stop it, Sedona. Stop. You're not the singer. You're not the singer.
I got vocals too.
I'm not singing. I'm not singing.
Come on,
but
harmonize. Ready?
no.
I hit
I'm
it
not.
now.
I can't sing on camera.
Y'all could be a little dude. Hey, man, if you love music, you passionate, you might have a future, and you got to get used to that.
There's more.
You
like
might
a
be
behind
singing
the
in front of a
camera thing.
crowd or a stadium,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Sing
You're
your,
right.
you
You're
sing
right.
your own.
Not today though.
Sing your own
today.
national anthem at your games. Sing the national anthem and then go on the court and hoop and dunk on
That'd be
people.
fire. I ain't
That
gonna
would
lie.
be cool.
That would be cool.
I don't think that's ever been done before.
You
Victor Oladipo should do that.
Hey, you
he
should
sing?
do it. You next.
Yeah, he can sing.
Before we let you go, let the people know where we can find you on social media. This has been a great interview, but I'm sure people want to follow up, man. Where do we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Shyheim Odom,
Yes, sir.
and follow, do what you gotta
Follow,
do.
like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Everything.
Share.
Hey, man, thank you, Shy, for showing up. That's it for this episode of More Than an Athlete Hotline Varsity Edition, presented by Uninterrupted and Champ Sports. Another big shout out to Travis Hunter and Shy Odom for joining us today. You that dude. We'll be back soon for another episode with more of your questions and more of our answers. Remember to comment below, call into the hotline, or hit us up on social media for questions for the show. Also, if you're feeling a drip, I know you are. I know we look good. Just look at them. Look at them. Make sure y'all check out Champ Sports to cop the whole collection. Sedona, any final thoughts?
Thank you so much, man. We'll be watching. I'm really excited for your
We're going to
future.
tune in, bro.
Thank you guys for having me. I
We're
appreciate
going to
it.
tune in, man.
You got a good mindset. Keep doing you.
She's Sedona. I'm Donald. He's Shy. We out of here. See you next time.